Alright, so what's going on, guys? It's your boy T-Dub back on the mic once again, and I'm back on my grind with them videos, baby. And yeah, we're gonna be talking about My Hero Academia today, and we're gonna be talking about the best character in My Hero Academia. Now, My Hero Academia has a lot of very interesting characters, and I pretty much love them all. Like, I love them all, not gonna lie to you. They're all excellent. And they all have their own unique personalities, their own struggles, their own strengths, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're all just amazing. Like, I love the characters. Like, the character interactions and the character development in My Hero Academia is simply amazing. I love it, I love it, I love it. And yeah, I just want to talk about who is my personal favorite character. Now, I'm gonna break down most of the main characters that I know for a fact have character development, that we get to see their characters so far in the manga. So if you are not caught up to the manga, I would suggest skipping this video because there are spoilers ahead. And yeah, let's get into this. So, of course, we gotta start off with Midoriya, Deku, Izuku, whatever you want to call him. But Midoriya, in my opinion, is a good character. He's a great character. Like I said, I love all the characters in the series pretty much. He's different from typical shonen characters in that he does not at the start have the power to do anything. Like, you look at Dragon Ball Z, Goku has the power. One Piece. Luffy has the power. I'm about to say One Piece. Luffy has the power. In Bleach, Ichigo has like tremendous power. In Hunter x Hunter, Gon has tremendous power. In Yu Yu Hakusho, Yusuke is just a natural born prodigy. Even in Naruto, I had to think about it for a minute. But even in Naruto, although yes, was technically born a failure, he had something to back him up that made him special. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he had the power. Like, he really did have the power. He did have to train as well, and he was an outcast, but he did have the power. Midoriya did not have any power. He was an outcast because he did not have any power. Naruto was an outcast because he had power. Midoriya was an outcast because he didn't have any power. The kids didn't like him. Like, he's a nerd. He's a freaking nerd. He wanted to be a hero. Like, he has this aspiring dream to be a hero. He has no power, so it's highly unlikely that he can do it. In Naruto's case, it was highly unlikely that he would be Hokage, but he could, as you saw, win the village over. Midoriya, in his current state, had no chance whatsoever of ever being a hero unless All Might came along. Like, Midoriya had no chance whatsoever. Like, and that's what I like about his character. Like, that really pushes him to not only think, like, he thinks unlike most main shonen character. He actually thinks about what he does. He comes up with plans. He had no power, so he has to work for everything that he wants, and he knows that he works harder than almost any other anime character out there, and he's just awesome. Bakugo, he's basically the typical shonen character. Like, the roles are reversed. Like, he has the power. He's been praised all his life. Like, he is strong. Like, he lets people know that he's the top guy around, even though, as you currently saw in the anime at this point, so this isn't a spoiler, he did get humbled, like, by the people that were around him. He finally got humbled. He finally realized, oh, I have to get stronger for myself. He's basically the typical shonen character, even though he's the side guy, the sidekick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the typical shonen attitude. They're cocky. They know that they're strong, and they have to get humbled by someone else. I really like Bakugo's character because he really struggles with himself throughout the whole story. Like, I just love the way he's so powerful, yet he struggles internally, because internally he's like a baby. Like, he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know who the people around him are. He's so conflicted. by thoughts of being the best and thoughts that he already is the best and that people shouldn't surpass him. You know what I'm saying? And he really struggles with that throughout the whole story so far, and I really love it. I love it. I love seeing him really break things down mentally to the point where he finally comes to a decision. I love it. Todoroki, he has a pretty sad backstory. It's like his backstory, if you didn't know, what you should know if you caught up to the manga. Like I said, there are spoilers here. I feel like I have to say that every 2 seconds. But anyways though, yeah, Todoroki's character, like, he pretty much was outcasted by his own mom. Like his own mom, because of his dad's power and his dad's selfish ambitions. So he vowed never to use his right side, which would inevitably get him killed, which is what his dad was trying to tell him. You're never gonna be as strong as you could be, and Midoriya was trying to tell him, like, you're gonna get killed one day because you're holding back. You need to go all out, and Midoriya pretty much forced him to go all out. Same with Bakugo. Bakugo was trying to take on the role of Midoriya because he felt for him as well, and he was really trying to get Todoroki. He was like, I'm telling you, man, like, you need to use that side, like, stop holding back against me. I'm gonna be like those other villains. I'm gonna kill you without hesitation. If you want to use your full power or not, it doesn't matter to me. I will kill you without hesitation. And Todoroki had to come to terms with that, and he's slowly starting to, you know what I'm saying, start using his heat side in combat more often. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that about his character. Momo, I really like her character as well, because she seems like a know-it-all, but once you get further into the series, you really start to see that she's a fragile person. Like, even though she does know a lot, she's really smart, she also is self-doubting. Like, she doesn't really trust herself coming up with big plans or doing big things. Even though she does think of them, she doesn't speak first. Like, she's not very shy, but shy in terms of, you know what I'm saying, like I said, self-doubting. Like, she doubts herself. Uraraka, I really like her as a main female protagonist, my bad, because she has a typical female protagonist, you know what I'm saying, role where she's not that strong, but she does want to become strong to keep up with the guys. And in her own way, especially her battle with Bakugo, she really held her own against Bakugo. Even though you could tell Bakugo clearly had that one, she actually did put up a pretty decent fight. Like, without Bakugo having to hold back, she tried, she gave it her all, and she had a pretty decent fight. And even so, she was still heartbroken because she lost. Like, she was sad after that, but her parents told her, you know what I'm saying, it's not, you don't have to be sad, we know you gave it your all, you're okay. You know what I'm saying? And I really like Uraraka's character, and I really think her and Deku are like a perfect match for each other, really. Ida is awesome too. Like, he's really prestigious, but at the same time, it's like with his brother's death and where he had to go confront that villain and he couldn't, and Midoriya and Todoroki had to step in to help him. You know what I'm saying? It was like he really humbled himself as well. He knew that he wasn't this big hot shot. He couldn't do everything on his own. You know what I'm saying? He had to take it easy. He had to actually rely on people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I really like his character as well, because like, he's stuck up, but at the same time, he's like a really cool guy though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I really like that about his character. And that's pretty much it for the main characters. I mean, you have the pro villains, but I'm mostly talking about the kids in Midoriya's class. The other people, they have good characters, but they aren't really developed at this point. Like, at this point in the series, we haven't really got to see much of anyone else. Like, we've seen them help out, but in terms of character development, we haven't really seen anything. And now for the final verdict. I personally think Bakugo is the most interesting character. Like, I really think his internal struggle, seeing him struggle with himself as well as the people around him, is really what draws me to him. I'm like, no homo though, but I'm just like, bruh, like I'm really interested in this dude. I want to see where he ends up. I want to see if he ends up switching sides. I want to see if he stays a hero for the whole series. I want to see him and Midoriya, you know what I'm saying, get over their stuff. Like I want to see them team up. Like I want to see all of this stuff. And it's just, you know what I'm saying, like when you seeing it happen like over the course of the series, it's just awesome. Like I freaking love it, fam. Like I love it, fam. Like I love Bakugo's character. A close second is Todoroki, but you know what I'm saying, Deku is right there at third though. Like he's right there at third, and I would have to say Momo is after that, and then probably Ida. I like Uraraka, like I said, but she just doesn't take precedence over those 5. Like those are my top 5 characters right now. If I were to include a villain though, I would take Momo out and actually put Shigaraki Tomura, because I love seeing him be a villain, but he's basically just like Midoriya, in which One For All is like training him to be a disciple, and he's trying to encourage him because he's self-doubting as well, thinking he's not that strong, but he really is that strong. And it's just awesome to see his character as well. Like I love his character as well. But anyways though, that's been my top 5 pretty much. My favorite character is Bakugo. Like I said, this wasn't really a top 5, it just broke down the characters and said who is my favorite. I really love Bakugo's character. Like he's just amazing. I love to see him and Midoriya's role as the main shonen character and the sidekick shonen character really flip. Like they're really flipped, and yeah, I just love to see that. But let me know who you guys think is the best character in My Hero Academia in the comment section down below. This has been your boy T-Dub. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.